Whoever designed these should have gone back to the drawing board. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst sports mascots. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at the dumbest, most annoying, or most offensive mascots or logos associated with sporting teams or events, past or present. Number 10. Sir Saint, the New Orleans Saints. With a name like the Saints, you wouldn't think it'd be too hard to come up with a cool mascot. Well, for New Orleans, apparently it is. Sir Saint is actually one of two mascots this NFL team uses, the other of which is a dog for some reason. Sir Saint wears an old-timey football helmet, which actually looks kinda cool, until you glance down and see his massive chin. Seriously, why on earth is his chin that big? Did New Orleans watch American Dad and fall in love with Stan Smith or something?
'Twas beauty killed the beast.
Number 9. The Mad Ant, the Fort Wayne Mad Ants. It's unfair to expect a team from the NBA Development League to have a big league level mascot, especially a team named the Mad Ants. But this is just downright creepy. Generally speaking, mascots are for the kids, but what kid wants to high-five something that looks like a Looney Tune version of the devil? Add in the muscles and the terrifying smile, and it's clear that this creature belongs in a horror film, not on the sidelines of a basketball game. Number 8. Hip Hop the Rabbit, the Philadelphia 76ers.
Hip hop. It's your knee. You heard it. It's bad.
What's better than a rabbit wearing a bandana, gloves, and sunglasses? A lot of things, actually. Hip Hop was the mascot for the Philadelphia 76ers for years until they eventually retired him, mercifully, following the 2011 NBA lockout. In theory, the concept could have worked. After all, watching Bugs Bunny dance to hip-hop sounds entertaining, right? Problem is, this creature looks more like the sinister brother of the rabbit from Donnie Darko than anything else. Number 7. Boltman, the San Diego Chargers.
Let's go Chargers!
Boltman. Really? That's the best name you could come up with? Ugh, alright. Although, after looking at the mascot, the name is the least of its problems. Boltman has a bizarrely wrinkled face inside what appears to be a giant lightning bolt for a head. Usually, Boltman wears a Chargers jersey, but things get really creepy when the jersey comes off, revealing a perfectly sculpted chest, abs, and legs. Because when you think of lightning, who doesn't picture a jacked Homer Simpson?
Stripper up, fireman down, and sexy, heroic, sexy.
Number 6. The Aztec Warrior, San Diego State University.
No matter what stats say, no matter what anything else says, we have more heart than any team in this country. And that's what we're going to bring on Sunday, and that's why we're going to win.
Now we're getting to those mascots that are culturally insensitive at best, downright racist at worst. The Aztec Warrior, formerly named Monty Montezuma, is the mascot for San Diego State University. But unsurprisingly, it's come under fire for perpetuating racism.
I think it's really offensive. I think it's stupid.
He said the Aztecs moniker is stupid.
The costume features a large headdress among other tribal attire, including a shield and spear. Amazingly and confusingly, the university has been known to crack down on students for appropriating First Nations culture. Okay, so they did research the best way to represent the Aztecs' positive traits, but even so, many still find this mascot culturally offensive. Number 5. Kingsley, Partick Thistle FC.
Oh no.
Oh, what a save! Oh, the big German.
Where do we start with this one? Well, the club is nicknamed the Jags, so no, that does not help. Okay, depending on how you look at it, Kingsley, the mascot for the Scottish Premiership soccer team Partick Thistle, looks like either a deformed Lisa Simpson or a yellow starburst that melted and was scraped off the sidewalk. The unibrow and mouth are uneven, and the eyes make it look like some sort of demon. Seriously, security needs to apprehend this thing the minute it walks into the stadium.
You're not bothered, are you? No.
Number 4. Wenlock and Mandeville, the 2012 London Summer Olympics and Paralympics. What's with people turning Simpsons characters into abominations? These two bear more than a passing resemblance to Kang and Kodos, but with all the intimidation and creativity removed. Wenlock is supposed to symbolize the entire world coming to London, while Mandeville stands for friendship. After seeing these two, however, the world may have wanted to stay away from England entirely. This terrible twosome does have one thing working for them, however. We only had to see them for a 2-week stretch. Number 3. Chief Noc-A-Homa and Chief Wahoo, the Atlanta Braves and the Cleveland Indians. Back to the racially offensive mascots we go. Chief Noc-A-Homa was the mascot of the Milwaukee and Atlanta Braves from the 1950s until 1986. A play on the phrase Noc-A-Homer, the mascot, dressed in stereotypical Native American garb, would perform a dance every time the Braves hit a home run. Amazingly, the mascot was retired only due to a financial dispute. Chief Wahoo, on the other hand, remains the logo for the Cleveland Indians, although it's often considered their mascot. Despite protests from fans and other professional clubs, Cleveland continues to use it to this day.
The only way to stop the people from purchasing Wahoo is to change the team name and the logo.
Number 2. The Crazy Crab, the San Francisco Giants. Although the Crazy Crab only lasted 1 season, it was definitely 1 season too long. Created for the MLB's San Francisco Giants, it was supposed to be an anti-mascot, making fun of the other mascots around the league.
Geez, we got this damn costume. Why don't we just put it on the field and see what happens?
Fans were encouraged to throw things at it, and even players on the Giants and opposing teams would frequently physically attack the crab. However, what started out as fun and games quickly changed to anger as the Giants continued to lose. And after they finished the season with 96 losses, the mascot was promptly retired. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few dishonorable mentions.
I could carry the torch way better than that guy. I could light the flame way better.
Life, love, dunking, and dancing. China has it all for me. At first there were struggles, fitting in, but I found an inner peace. And I want you to know, while I miss you dearly, Warriors fans, you taught me what it was to be thunder.
Number 1. King Cake Baby, the New Orleans Pelicans.
I have a question. This is a little terrifying.
There are no words in the English language to accurately describe this thing, but here goes. King cake is a popular dish served during Mardi Gras. If you find a little plastic baby inside your cake, it means that you are the king or queen of the party.
To basically, if you find the baby inside the cake, you're responsible for bringing the next king cake to your next party or your next event.
Naturally, the NBA's New Orleans Pelicans decided to turn this tradition into whatever this is. For some reason, the team even sent him around the neighborhood visiting people door to door. Can you imagine this thing showing up on your doorstep?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.